Welcome to Jumpstart Mania. For today's video, we're kind of doing set boosters, however, we're opening Jumpstart Foundations. Instead of 1 or 2, we're opening 4, so this video might be longer than the normal videos. So, we're gonna open up each, let's see what, and then eventually we're gonna make 2 separate decks that are 2 small separate decks. Or, yeah, to see if they will go well together, but this is just for fun amis. We'll see what we get now. Now, let's start with number 1. I'll open it and we'll see what we get. Now, we got from the look of it, we got Yed and it got Serets. This is the artwork, so it could be interesting. It kind of gives me Rakdos vibes. Let's open up and see what we get. Let's see what cards are inside Serets. Now, time to reveal the cards. First card we have, that's Land. You get Land with the Jumpstart cards. For this we have, there's a lot to read here. You may exhort as his attacks when you do create. I'm not sure what exhort does yet. Create a tapped and attacking token as a copy of target Kitsu you control, and then sacrifice the token at the beginning of your next end step. So this card basically just makes tokens while for exhorted. The next card will be give me a sec. Now we find out what extort is. An extorted creature won't untap during your next untap step, so that's what it does. Now the next card we have, whenever the sky exhorts, when you do target creature can't block this turn. So exhort is the mechanic of this. Whenever you exhort, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Target creature gains haste on the end of turn. Haste is just allows it just no summon sickness. In tank creature you control, target creature can block, and then it just gives something +1. Yeah. Got 1 deals 2 damage. If that creature, that's a better version of the basic deal 2 damage for 1. It exiles her, and this is a classic. Sacrifice a creature power to any target. Yeah. Whatever the creature's powers of the sacrifice, it deals that much damage to any target. +1 and has first strike on the end of turn. That's kinda nice. Target creature with power 2 or less can be blocked this one. That's nice. Enchantment that deals 2 damage, and when a creature you control enters, return. Oh, that's kinda nice. A bit of synergy. And then Sarah of the God pair deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker here. And then you just get some basic rounds, and then you get this. Yeah, so far I like Sarah. It's nice. Now we'll move on to the second one in a sec. Number 2 will be opening up. There will be 2. This video might be divided into 2 parts. This part might be just opening the boosters, and the other part might be actually seeing how well we can combine just dissecting the cards themselves more in depth. Maybe we'll see. Let's open up this number 2. So for number 2 we have Gate Robbers. Instead of so we have a black Gate Robbers. I think this is gonna be zombies or something. Oh, we'll see. It seems interesting. There could be any ways, but it just seems. Oh, Gate Robbers. I feel like it could be something about this black could be just taking control of cards from other people's graveyards. That could be it. Let's open up and let's see what we get. Now let's reveal. Let's put away the Gate Robbers besides Serets, like over there. Let's see our first card. Ooh, we have a Planeswalker. Ooh, I think I like. Oh, that Planeswalker. It's just 1 card at a time. We have a legendary creature like with the head. But whenever attacks, you may pay 2. When you do return target creature card from the mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a corpse count on it. If that creature will leave the battlefield, exile it instead. Okay. So it just basically brings stuff back from the dead. Now let's see the Planeswalker we got. Oh! Create a zombie and mirrors 2 cards, and then return target creature card from your graveyard to battlefield. That creature is a back zombie and listen to its other type. This would be good for mono zombie deck. Not mono, this is zombie deck. Because it's zombie centric and the last ability is destroy all non-zombie creatures. So good for zombie deck. Next card. This spell costs 2 res to cast if it targets a creature, and then it's just basically returning. I'm gonna go a bit basic. I'm not gonna fully dive into it. You can pause the video if you want to fully go into it. This guy has Tamper and basic land cycle, which means it'll discard. And it's an artifact. Wasn't expecting an artifact for this. I'll be back in a sec. So this might be divided into T parts. We'll see, because I'll be finishing the video unfortunately after this part. I might combine the 2 videos. We'll see. Let's finish off with back analyst, because I have the head. So we have a zombie with a kind of predictor. Whenever it attacks, you may pay and then return the target. Keeps a card, yeah. Next card does minuses T and then target per minus T cards. That's good. This card I have already, I think. And then as additional cast to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. And then each opponent sacrifices a creature. When this guy enters, it's time. Tamper. Next card, we have a zombie board. Oh, creature board, not zombie board. Enters mill cards, you gain 1 life for each creature card milled that way. With mill involved. And then this returns a target creature card from the, This card, destructs and destroy target creature. The last 2 cards we have. Ooh, I love this card. Like, to the battlefield tapped? That's better, but it's not good for my discard card. But it's still a good card. These cards are good because you can just spin them back each time. Although they're not too strong, but still, they're good. We have another zombie enters mirrors card. When it dies, you may exile it. When you do, return. This is a return card. Now, we will be splitting this video into. We will do 2 parts actually. So I think this first part would be just those 2 boosters. So part 2 would be boosters, and then the next, so T and 4, and the next one we can discuss. Either just opening up these bind and seeing what we get, and then part 2 of this might actually discuss what we can do with these cards, which 2 dumpster backpacks, so we combine sell it or Grave Robbers, and so discussing which jumpstart sets, boosters we should combine, and how can we use these cards outside of the jumpstart, which cards would be good for any, if you're walking on the deck, types of decks and that. So yeah, so we can discuss it more further. So part 2 would be a jumpstart discussion or something. So jumpstart mania would be just opening up boosters. Jumpstart discussion would be full on discussion on the cards themselves, combining and which boosters that we combine, how can we use them outside of Dumpstar, what's the strategies, all that discussion. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and take care. And yeah, have a wonderful day and take care.